Today I'll be making an orange cake. The special thing about this cake is the recipe was not given to me by my grandma or aunt or uncle or anyone else. It was given to me by AI. So let's see what kind of cake the AI made. Assalamu alaikum wonderful people. Before we begin, I'm going to admit this cake is not keto friendly, but it is certainly low carb as compared to any other cake that you're gonna buy from any bakery. And although it uses fruit juices in it, orange juice, apple juice, and juicing is not the best way to take fruits. The best way to take fruits is to take whole fruits. But once in a while, we can take fruit juices, especially when we made them at home and we chose the sweetener that we're going to sweeten them with.
So let's start by sifting our dry ingredients. First of all, we'll take oat flour. Oat flour is not very low carb like flaxseed flour or coconut flour or almond flour, but it is certainly lower in carbs as compared to refined wheat flour from which traditional cakes are made. Another important benefit of oats flour is it has beta-glucan. Beta-glucan promotes satiety so that you will feel fuller longer after eating this flour as compared to any other flour. Next, we will take some coconut flour. Coconut flour is a traditional keto-friendly flour. In addition to that, we will have some gram flour, also called besan. You can find it easily in any desi grocery store. I'll also attach the link on how to buy these flours in the description box below. Do view it. Anyway, add some baking powder. Make sure it is aluminium free, and some baking soda and a pinch of salt. Now mix all these together so that there are no lumps and sieve it out. Now keep it aside, and now we will prepare our wet ingredients. For the wet ingredients, we need 4 eggs. Make sure they are pasture raised. Once you have cracked open all your eggs, we have to whisk them. We have to whisk them till they are now yellow, isn't it? Now they should become white like this. Once they are white, now we will add rest of the ingredients. I am adding erythritol and stevia. I have mixed both together. You can use any sweetener that you like to the sweetness you like. Then add coconut oil and then add the apple sauce. Apple sauce is just apples blended with slight amount of water. Don't add too much water. We are not adding apple juice because we want to preserve the fiber of the apples. Next, we will add some orange juice, and along with that we will add orange zest. This zest will give our cake the wonderful aroma and color of oranges. Just make sure that while zesting you don't cut out the white part, because white part is very bitter. We just need the orange part from the orange peel. Anyway, add some vanilla essence and just mix it well till it is all homogenized. Now add the dry ingredients slowly, spoon by spoonful. Don't put all together because it will get lumpy. So once your batter achieves this consistency, now take a pan, grease it and line it. Grease it with coconut oil and line it with besan, and now pour your batter into the pan. I have made 2 of such cakes to make 2 8-inch cakes so that my cake is tall, because I wanted to make a cake like the one shown in the thumbnail. Anyway, you can make even one is good. 8-inch size cake is good enough. Anyway, put your cake to bake for about 30 minutes or till the skewer comes out clean. And meanwhile, we will prepare our sauce that we are gonna pour on our cake. So in the orange juice, add some sweetener. Mix it well, keep it aside, and once your cake is done and the skewer is clean, now pour the juice, the sweetened juice, over the cake. Now you have to pour it hot. Don't wait for the cake to cool down because it will not get absorbed if your cake gets cooled. And have made lots of other recipes with low carb flours like coconut flour, besan, flaxseed flour. If you want to see all these recipes, do subscribe to our channel. Now almost half of our work is done, and now while we wait for our super moist, super tasty, super healthy cake to cool down, we will prepare the topping in the form of whipping cream. So we'll take some whipping cream, add some sweetener. I am adding stevia, which is vanilla flavored, so I don't have to add extra vanilla. Now whip it up and add color of your choice. If you have orange color, that's good. I had red and yellow, so I added both and it became orange like this. Now came the time to put the whipping cream in the cake, and why I was thinking I will just put the whipping cream between the 2 cakes, but my sister came and she got this new cake leveler and she wanted to use it, so she cut the each cake into 2. So like we had 4 layers now, and between all 4 layers she put the cream and she topped it with the cream also. My little sister is also a doctor and she rarely gets off from her hospital. But that day she was off and we were both baking this cake. So once Satya was done putting all the cream in all the layers, you can see how much cream we have put in this cake. And in fact, I tell you, this cake tastes wonderful even without any cream, because the cake is so full of oranges, so full of the color of the oranges, the aroma of the oranges. It really does not need any extra effort on top of it. But once Satya was done with the crumb coat, we put it in the fridge, and once it cooled down, then we poured our sugar-free chocolate ganache on it. This sugar-free chocolate ganache is really easy to make. In the leftover whipping cream, we melted a bar of 90% Lindt chocolate and our ganache was ready. So this was the final look of our cake. Let me know how much does it look like the one that is shown in the thumbnail. I'll be waiting for your comments in the comment section below. Anyway, the most exciting thing for me in this cake was that for the first time I had some ingredients and I told ChatGPT, I have these things with me, give me a recipe of a low carb orange cake with oat flour. And it gave me a recipe, but it added almond flour in it. And I said, I don't have almond flour, give me a recipe using besan, because I have besan. So it gave me another recipe using besan, and it turned out so super moist, so soft. I loved the cake. And I was so impressed. I don't remember any chef like giving me a recipe on demand. And trust me, you should try this cake. It was wonderful. And let me know in the comment section below. Do you also ask for recipes from Chat GPT? Have you ever tried it before? If you have not tried it before, you should do it, because Chat GPT's recipes are wonderful. Anyway, take care till we meet next time. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.